Hey guys, it's your girl Pixie, and I'm back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome to Pixie's World. If you guys are not new, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a StripperFlies video, which I haven't posted in a while. And it's basically going to be about, basically why, as an urban community, y'all see some girls that's really talented, and y'all see girls that's, really popping. And then y'all wondering, why can't they get into a better club, or why are we working at clubs we overqualified for, guys? But before we get into the video, guys, please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, and please be sure to follow me on all my other social media platforms. Okay, guys, so this is the tea that I'm gonna say that people don't talk about, but people don't publicly, we talk about it as dancers, but the high upscale clubs don't talk about it. So y'all know how y'all see a girl that's thick, or she pretty, or she good on pole, and she this, and she just doing her thing, and y'all be wondering, damn, why she working at a hood club? She could get into this club, she could get into that club. You need to go work at the white clubs, da-da-da-da. Guys, I am here to tell y'all why it's hard for us to get into those kind of clubs. When it comes to the sex industry, the entertainment industry, the business industry, I'm sorry, but black girls always gotta work 10 times harder than the next person, guys. And I don't know what it is about us black women. It's not a bad thing, but it's just we're always too something, too natural, too thick, too loud, and loud, not with your voice, but how your style is, because we black people, we loud, we flashy, we change our hair up, we change our style up. We can have a bob this week, braids the next week, a long blonde weave the next week. We loud. That's just how it is with us. For whatever reason, we always too something, too thick, too dark, too tall, too black, too natural, your chest too big, your thighs too, I can't explain it, but if you know, you know. And two could be another thing. I went to a club one time, and I didn't know their dress code, and I was too less. And what I mean by that is they was more covered up, and I was kind of too skimpy, but that's what I thought y'all you know what I mean? So it too cannot always be over. It could just be too we just flashy, you know what I mean? And not necessarily flashy in the sense of bright colors, but like I said, they got on more clothes, I got on less clothes. And just what it is with black girls, they don't want you to wear your real hair. They don't want, and then it's everybody look the same. They want you to look the same as everybody else. They want you to look Spanish, or they want you, you know what I mean? It's just in the entertainment business, people really want to tell you that they want you to look different, but they really don't. I feel that was a 90s thing. I feel everybody had their own style, even with groups, look at Spice Girls. In today's time, you can't have a girl who dressed like a tomboy, a girl who dressed super short tights, one girl who kind of dressed baby, one girl who dressed wild, and then, what's the other one? Ginger, just sexy. That's not going to exist in today's time. Everybody wants everybody to look the same. Everybody dressed the same. That wasn't, everybody was wearing Polo and Calvin Klein and the same brands, but everybody was wearing it different. He might have a Congo hat this way. He might have it backwards. This man might have it on the side. One man got on a baseball cap. He got it this way. One person got it backwards. It's just, some guys will wear jeans with their shirt tucked in. Some will wear it out. Some will wear it with sneakers. Some will wear it with dress shoes. It's just different. I feel 90s was the time to just encourage your differentness, girl power, and times is changing. It's just what it is. Guys, I kind of went off, but that still got something to do with it. But yeah, all right, so I have a neighbor or whatever, and she is a black girl too, but she kind of got this Indian look. She kind of got an exotic look, and then she got nice size boobs and a nice size butt, but they're not too big. It's not too small. She literally just right. And she just be well, I don't understand why. She don't get it, because she I don't understand why y'all can't get an upscale club, but it's like you are the exception. Like she's an exception to the rule. Like she's one of them people who have a nice body for a black girl or a white girl. Like it would be cool for anybody to have her body type. She was little, petite. Her chest was big, but not big for her. Not like big. Like for instance, like I'm a low D cup. My chest used to be way bigger than this. I do like them better now because it's easy to fit bras. But she was like a medium C cup or like a big B cup, which is like, that's a nice size chest to have, you know what I mean? Well, especially when you small, you know what I mean? You short, you little, you skinny, and she had a butt, like, you feel me? It's not super big, it's not crazy. So it's like, it's easier for her to get into a club because she has like the ideal body type, like just in general. And it's you know, it's not her fault, but it's just like, some people, they don't understand when you a dark-skinned female, when you too thick, or like a lot of dark-skinned females, they'll get in if they skinny. Or like a lot of girls like me, they would have to be like, kind of like a white girl, like had that energy, but I'm thick. So it's like, I'm getting to this medium side, but I'm still kind of thick. So it's just like, it's like no in between. I feel bad for us medium girls. If you know, you know, because it's like they either want you to be super duper skinny or they want you to have a fake ass BBL body. Us medium, like natural girls, it's really hard for us to fit in unless we like on the smaller scale. You know what I mean? And then with the hair, you know, I like to wear my own hair. I don't really like to wear weave like that. I feel like it make me look different. But that's not what they want. You know what I mean? I mean, I will say this. If you're going to other states, you may fit their aesthetic better. But like sometimes when you're local, when you're trying to get into a certain club, these may be the reasons why you're not getting into the club. And I don't want to say it's just for black girls, but it's just generally what I'm talking about because I'm speaking from my experience. But it's white girls too. Like some white girls got too many tattoos, or some white girls they got the gothic look. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that because I done seen some sexy bitches with some gothic looking, energy. And it's like, if you don't fit that mold, they might not have they might have a harder time getting hired too. They might want them to like soften up their look or have less tattoos. So I'm not making it like only black girls have this problem, because it's not just black girls, but black girls particularly have a bigger problem trying to go mainstream because they want us to stick to a certain aesthetic. And people don't tell you this. People don't tell you this, guys. When you go into a club and you auditioning, nobody's going to tell you, oh, you too thick, or your hair is too wild, or it's too curly. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to give you like oh, we'll give you a call, and then you don't hear from them. And I'm sorry, I've been dancing for a nice little minute now. I've never had nobody tell me they'll give me a call and then they called me back. Like 9 times out of 10, even with most jobs, if they're going to hire you, they usually tell you right then and there. It's only when it's like a job like a high scale club and high scale job like the bank or something, when they have to interview other people after you. But 9 times out of 10, if they tell you, oh, we want to give you a call, then it's usually like, y'all know if y'all like me right then on the spot. If y'all don't, like, come on. And nobody's gonna say, like I said, you're too black, or you're too thick, or you're not skinny enough, or your hair too wild. They'll just say, we'll call you. But just look around at the clubs when y'all go into them. Look at how the girls are. Look at them compared to you. And I'm not trying to say compare yourself to a person because it shouldn't be like that, but that's just in the industry, unfortunately, it is like that. Look at the other girls compared to you. And it's like, even though they won't tell you why, it's not hard to see why. It's really not hard. You just gotta just look at the people that work there. Look at the aesthetic, you know what I mean? And sometimes you just don't match it. And that's okay. Like I'm not discouraging any girl from dancing, because sometimes you might just have to go out of your city to get a good job. You might have to go out of your town, and you might just have to work at some underground clubs in your town and then go somewhere else. Like Atlanta is where it's at for black women, you know what I mean? You can get in where you fit in. It's just that place where you're particularly at that's convenient may not be the place. Like you might have to go out of your way to find a place that's more convenient for your aesthetic, or that will accept you, or whatever. Guys, so I don't want to discourage anybody from dancing because you don't have a body type or an image like anybody else. But I will say, in the entertainment industry, the sex industry, they do be kind of wanting you to fit the mold. There are exceptions to the rules or whatever, but they be wanting y'all to fit the mold. But I'm honestly, guys, I'm not encouraging y'all to try to fit the mold. I'm not. I have times where it's like, all right, I'll be like, in my head, I'll be like, all right, I know I gotta wear a weave to get into this club, and I'll put the weave in, and then within like a week or two, I'm taking it out. But I mean, if you want to do what you got to do to get into the door, like I'm not discrediting that either. But overall, I don't want anybody to feel like, damn, like I'm not good enough for this place. Like it is what it is. Like do the best you. It's a lot of also celebrities and artists and YouTube people that's doing them, and they're getting paid for it. And it's people that supporting their aesthetic. So even if you gotta be a polar at home and you gotta get on YouTube and that's how you get your coins, it's gonna be a grind. But I don't want discouraging anybody from being the best them guys. I've seen different stuff. I've seen different things. It's something that I really wanted to say so bad, but I really can't remember. But it's just so many different things that just go on in the industry or whatever. And oh, I know what I wanted to say has something to do with like your own lane. Like maybe you gotta be the one to create your own lane, or you know, be the one who open up a different kind of club and let everybody work in or something. But then at the same time, guys, I do get it. I do understand why. I do understand why they don't let certain girls work at certain clubs, because it's like when you in a hood or something like that, you see how certain girls look and they don't take care of their look. They don't take care of their image. They don't take care of it. And it's like, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. I wouldn't want, like, even me as a manager, I wouldn't want some of the girls who in the lower scale clubs to even work at the club. So it's like they kind of let anybody in. I'm like, I would be like, yeah, hair done, nails done, feet done, and stuff like that. But I see kind of to a certain degree, just playing devil's advocate, why they are. Not black, just, you know, because you black, but just more so like, how are you carrying and how you coming in the club? You know what I mean? Even like something as simple as like, so I started basically kind of getting dressed up a little bit on my way to the club. And, you know, girls particularly just wear sweatpants. You know, ain't nobody going to see them. But it's just like, I'm noticed that, like, presentation is everything. And people do treat you different when you come in a club with sweatpants as opposed to come in a club with a skirt or something more dressed up, or you look nice every day. You just get treated different, guys. What I did want to say, I do remember, it was basically like, that's why when y'all see girls basically like talented, like that's the answer. No girl that's good as hell on a pole or dressed nice as hell wanna always. I'm not saying it's not wrong with working at a underground club, because sometimes it do be money and it's benefits with that too, because you get to just pay your money and you get to go home. Whereas upscale clubs, you gotta take out a cut. The door fee be higher. It's more rules. You gotta have a schedule. Underground clubs, you come when you want, you leave when you want. So it's definitely pros and cons to both. But if you guys are just wondering, like, wow, damn, why this girl so talented, and why this girl so good at pole, or she dressed so nice, or she looks so good, and she working at underground clubs or lower scale clubs, I'm sorry to say this, like, we are not accepted everywhere. The girl that you think is the girl you following on Instagram that you think is the baddest bitch in the world, and she got it, may not be accepted somewhere else. And it's unfortunate, but it's just the truth, guys. It's just the truth. And like I said, it's not just black girls. But that's just what my experience I'm speaking of. It's not just black girls, it's others too, guys. But I'm talking. I just wanted to, you know, give y'all some insight on that. And guys, y'all already know what I'm going to say. Please pray to God. Please protect y'all peace. And I'll see y'all in the next one.